Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the vlogs. What'd you think of the cold start on the Chevy? Sounds pretty good, right? Yeah, so we'll be working on that today, but first, let's do a little bit of a merch slash contest plug. How about that? So we have these stickers here. They're on brightguy503.com for sale. You can buy them, or I got a contest. It's really not even a contest. Basically, head on over to brightguy503 on Instagram, DM me, add me, follow me, and then I'll send you a sticker, whichever one you want. It's that easy. Just head on over there, brightguy503 on Instagram. That's it. Also, after you go over there and add me on Instagram, how about you throw me a little subscribe right here, please? You know, just click on the link in the description and follow the channel, follow the journey, and appreciate it, and thank you. Let's get started. Right. You already know, but we're going to be working on the Chevy today. I'm pretty sure that we haven't even worked on it on the channel yet. I introduced it, showed you it. So this is going to be like the first little project that we're going to do here on the channel. We're going to be installing a rear view backup camera. Not a rear view, but just with the LCD screen. And here I have it right here on Amazon, and it's only $29.99. Can I speak today? But yeah, it's a $30, and if you're a Prime member, it's free for shipping. So it's super cheap. Let's hope it's super easy, because I'm totally winging it, and I haven't even like read the instructions or anything. So, and I bought it almost a year ago, and I'm just now installing it. But you know what? The rain cleared up a little bit today, so I think today is a good opportunity for that. So let's take a look in the box. Here is the name of the camera. Can you pronounce that? If you could pronounce that and tell me how to say it, I'll send you a free sticker. How about that? DM me on Instagram. Perfect. Anyways, but this is how it comes. This is the instructions. It comes with I think it's a 4.3 inch monitor. Some video cable. Here's the license plate thingy-majigger. Lights on the mounts. Blah, 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 blah. See, I can't talk today. But this is the camera that goes on the plate. And then a couple extra wires that we need. I assume power and ground, basically. So, essentially, what I want to do is hook it up so that when you put the car in reverse, the camera turns on, and then booyah, you can see. So, let's get to it. Also, I forgot to mention, I will link the camera, the Amazon link, right in the description, so that you can check it out or buy it or whatever. I would like to mention that if you do buy it through my link, it does actually help. It gives me, you know, pennies on the dollar, but anything helps, you know, for the channel. So I appreciate it if you click on the link down below and check out the camera. So I guess the first thing, I mean, we are men, so normally I wouldn't look at these instructions, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so we're going to figure it out together. So this is the welcome guide, and yeah, let's see. Do they even tell me how to install this thing? Oh, here's a little diagram. Let's see if we can zoom in, zoom out, whatever. Come on, focus. Anyways, so we have, looks like the camera. We have video, and then just power. Goes to the RCA cables, power cable, ground. I started this video without even getting a beer. What the hell? What's wrong with me? Oh man. We have a dilemma. We're out of Coors Light. What do? We either drink this shit down here, Corona or Mike's Hard Lemonade or some crap like that, or we gotta resort to Captain and Coke. What do we do? Much better. Remember, whenever working on cars, you always want to disconnect the battery first before you start messing with anything electrical. So let's do that real quick. So first off, I want to figure out where I want to put my screen. So let's go ahead and jump in the truck and see where we want to put it. So I'm thinking I might put the screen right here, because the wires and everything that connect to it, they're not all that long to get way over here, unless I get creative. But I think this spot would look good. It looks cool, and I think it'd be perfect. What do you guys think? So I think from here, I'll just run the wires down. There's a fuse box here that I'm going to tap into, and then run the wires all the way through the back of the truck under the, I don't know what you call it, the door jamb things. But it should be simple. So if you look here, there's a fuse panel right behind here. You just pop right off. And then there's an existing camera, which this wire right here ran and sat up here, but I just tucked it away. But basically, it's got a power wire and a ground wire that's hooked up to this bolt, and then the power goes into the fuse box, and then that's about it. So it's pretty easy. So we're going to pull this all out and then replace it with our wires for our camera. Okay, so the good thing I was a little bit worried about was that this power wire wasn't fused, but it has a little fuse in it, so that's good. So I'm going to try and reuse this since I don't currently have one. I'll just cut it off here, splice it into my wire, and then heat shrink it, and it should be good to go. So anybody that's following along, this is a 13mm bolt here that you'll need to take off for the ground. Alright, well, we got it out of the truck, and now I'm going to try and salvage this piece that has the fuse, and then throw the rest of it away and adapt it to our plugs that we have here. Alright, so we got that all settled. We got our ground, and we got our adapted fuse to the power. It's all good here. There you go. Take a look at that. After I get this all worked out, I'll go over how everything's going to connect and everything like that, just so that it makes sense. Okay, now that I understand this a little bit, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown what's going on. So, you have your monitor here, and then you have three things that come off of it. Basically, I'm just explaining what the instructions say, but they're kind of, you know, a little weird. So if you hear it, maybe me saying it, maybe it'll make sense. But basically, you have your monitor sitting on your dash, comes off. This is for a video, if you want to hook up a DVD player to it or something, I don't know. It's just for another external video input. So, I don't know if you're going to watch TV on this little ass screen, but you have the option. I guess that's good for some people. Then this white one, this is going to actually go to the camera. This white one goes, you'll hook up the line that goes all the way back to the back of the truck or car or whatever you're installing it on, but in our case the truck. This will go all the way back, and then this is your power. This is the power that we just fixed right here. Right, so this end here connects to here, and then this will connect to the other part of the fuse wire that's connected into the fuse box, and then this will hook to the 13mm bolt ground. Very easy. Makes sense, right? Hopefully. Anyways, we're going to go put this in the truck, and then we'll start on the back, I think. have it. It's all hooked up. This isn't final, but I mean, it's in place. This front part of it with the monitor and everything is all hooked up for power and ground wise. Now what we have to do is we're going to have to go back to the back of the truck and then figure out from there. We'll hook up the power to the camera and the ground to the camera, and then after that we'll hook up the video, and then we'll run the cable of video up to the front here, and then we'll be ready to hook the battery back up, power it up, and see if it works. Hopefully it works. Okay, as you can see here, I've already got an existing camera on here, but there was nothing hooked up. This is probably cut off, I don't know. But I'm going to take off the plate, take this thing off, figure out what I got going on under here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, well, we got that all out. Now we're going to work on taking this light off of here. And it looks like it's just a couple Phillips screws. So we'll go ahead and take this off and check out the wiring that's involved in what we need to do. So after taking a look, you know, it's making it really easy since I already had a camera installed on here, somebody that previously did. So it's making it super easy even to find out or figure out. So if you're wondering, on the Silverado, this is a 2008, so I think what, 2007 to, I don't even know, but should all be the same. They're probably all the same. But the positive would be the green wire, or the lower one on the bulb, and then the ground wire would be the second one here. So yeah, so power's green, this second one here is ground, and that's all you need. You just need those two. So when you hook it up to this power, what's going to happen is when you put it in reverse, the car sends the positive signal to this one, which turns your light on, so people know you're going in reverse, which will also turn on your camera. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and cut up some of this wire. Since this is already tapped in and I don't want to re-tap into it, I'm going to try and salvage the ground and the power from this wire here that was previously there. So I'll just cut it here, and then I'll be able to do my thing, and then shit, I think we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to try it out. Alright, well there you have it. We're tapped in, ready to run some wires to the camera. Basically, we're going to run these wires straight down here, just like the wire loom is here. And then go underneath the truck, hook it up to the camera. It's that simple. So before we get too far, I wanted to just make sure that it worked. So I hooked it all up. It's all just out here, you know, simply hooked up. So I ran the, here's the power that we just hooked up. Then we hooked up the video that runs, right now it's just running along here, up into here. So we're going to jump in the truck, start it, put it in reverse, and see if it works. Okay, so I already hooked up the battery. Here's the screen. We'll start her up. Okay, so it started up. Okay, now here's the screen. It's just temporary right now. I'm going to put it in reverse. And look at that. It works. It's kind of hard to tell. There you go. That looks a little better. But it works. It's got those lines on there. But yeah. We'll finish installing everything, wrap it up, zip tie the wires, make them all, you know, nice and weather protected and out of the way, tuck them all in, and then it should be good to go. we got the license plate mounted and the camera mounted, and all the wires are just dangling underneath the truck. So now we're going to start at the front of the truck and work our way back, organizing and figuring out how we're going to do all the wiring. So we have all this. I got it a little bit organized. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this wire, this is the video wire. Also, you'll notice that there's a red wire that's connected on the video cable. These are not used for anything. I don't know why they're there, but even in the instructions it says that they're not needed or anything. But make sure you probably put some electrical tape or something to protect that over it, just in case it does anything. But we're going to take the video cable wire, we're going to run it down here, and then under here, and then there's a grommet under here that you can go to the outside of the body, and then we'll run it all the way back to the camera. So we'll I'll pull this off and this off. We'll probably just pull this off and then lift up the carpet, and I'll show you where the grommet's at. So that comes off pretty easy. Then you just lift this up, and then there's your grommet. We're going to run the wire under there to get underneath the truck, and then run it all the way back underneath and zip tie it and all that good stuff. So let's get to work. So we got this wire capped. We're just going to run this wire down here. Real easy. I'm doing it one-handed and holding a camera. So here's this. So now I'm going to have to set my camera down so that I can get it in the hole. Okay, well, it's kind of dark under here, so it's going to be hard to tell. But I'm under the truck. And here's the wire right here. So basically you're going to want to just find something, a good safe spot to run it so that it doesn't get pinched or anything. So I'm just going to set the camera down, run it, leave that up to you however you want to mount yours. Okay, if you look up here, there's actually a wire loom that goes all the way back. So what I did was, I don't know if you can even, oh yeah, you can see. So I zip tied it there. Then I'm just following the wire loom and then using the plastic clips that it has all the way down, and then I'll just continue on following that, and it should be good. Okay, so now we're at the back of the truck. Let's try and get this to focus. So here we have the line. We have our video line that goes to the monitor. Then we have our camera right here. That's the back of our license plate. We've got the power, and then the video. That'd be the video output. And then from up over here, we've got our power and ground from the tail light. So now we just got to put them all together and then suck up all the wires. So we got this bunch of wires that we got to, rat's nest up here, get creative with some zip ties, and then we'll be done with the install. Okay, well, we're done in the underneath the truck. We got it all hooked up, everything's squared away, and I think we'll jump in the truck and then we'll make sure it works and mount it up. You want to get in the truck with me? You want to get up there? Okay, let's get up there. Okay, go sit in the passenger seat. Okay, well, let's start it up and see if it works. What do you think? You want to try it out now? You want to turn it on? Turn on the car? Let's turn the truck on and see if it works, okay? Carson, you want to hear music? There we go. They like savage, why you got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars? I ain't with the cake and how you kiss that. Your wifey say I'm looking like a whole snack. Green honey's in my... Alright, well, we're going to throw it in reverse and see if this thing works. How about that? There we have it. It's on there. It works. We're good to go. Now I just need to figure out where I want to mount this, and then we're good to go. Well, there you have it. We got it all installed in a couple hours, but you know, I all right, well, sorry about that. Anyways, we'll end it here, and it works and everything, and it was a good install, easy install. It took about, 2 hours, but might be a little bit faster since I was filming. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.